Yeah, this Thursday, Lions 1.5 point favorite going into Green Bay. So, Reid, who do you like in that game?
I mean, obviously, as a Lions fan, I'm going to pick the Lions. I mean, 1.5. I'll take that any day of the week. They showed last year they played. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, I would say last year is probably the same skill level that what is his name? Love
Jordan Love.
is. Yeah, this year. So I don't think you have. They have a lot of injuries too. If they don't get a Jair Alexander, the David Bakhtiari back, there's a bunch of players that have out, a few O linemen. If Aaron Jones doesn't come back, that's a huge hit too. I hate saying that they have to. If they have hurt guys, they have hurt guys. It's not not anything about it. But yeah, I think that. I think they can cover that for sure. I definitely think they're going to go in there, and I think they're going to win by at least a touchdown. I don't think it's going to be any big blowout by any means, but I think they could win by 7 to 9 points, anything like that.
I'm gonna go to Detroit Lions as well, man. This is a game I think they should win. I expect them to win this. That's the kind of confidence I expect from this team right now. And I expect to see another great performance. No excuses. Like Reid said, Packers are dealing with a ton of injuries. So I will give Jordan Love all the credit. He did what he needed to do late in that game to get the 1-point win over the New Orleans Saints. The no Bakhtiari, like he said, no Aaron Jones, no Christian Watson, no Jair Alexander. He made the plays we need to do. Although Derek Carr did get hurt in that game, and after that they went downhill. But I will say this definitively: Jordan Love is a better quarterback than Desmond Ridder. So Lions got to be on the A game, no doubt. But I do expect them to go into Green Bay win 21-17, somewhere around that score. Get just enough defense will make some plays. They'll get better if they can get if they can get a Kirby back, they get Mosley back. That'll show what they can do because all these guys will come back from injury eventually. So let's keep this momentum going and take a commanding lead in this division, which doesn't look so hard after all. Especially with Minnesota falling to 0-3. Chicago, in my opinion, is the worst team in the NFL. So
Yeah, I do agree. Sorry, Raj, not to cut you up. I do agree that Jordan Love is a better quarterback than Desmond Ridder, but they're also a very same type of quarterback. If you know it, they both are able to have scramblability. I think if you get Jordan Love uncomfortable, he plays on his toes a lot. I noticed that when I watched him last year, a few games that he filled in. Better this year. Again, another team, Atlanta's defense played really good against Jared Goff, even though Jared Goff still played a great game. They held Love to 54 yards in that game. Granted, he had 3 touchdowns. One, I think, was a rushing touchdown. So that helped him. But only holding him to 150 yards, the Lions should be able to hold him to a similar stat line. That 3 touchdowns, I would hope you would be able to stop that. But, yeah, he's a similar quarterback to him. We need pressure. Charles Harris looked good. Aiden looked good. You just need those guys to play again. Hopefully, Brooks is back in their good graces too because he played this game, and he was a big proponent of the run stop. McNeil looked good. You need those guys to have another A-plus game again. And like you said, those guys getting injury would be helpful.
Yeah, I think that's the big factor in this game too, the injury report. Guys questionable for the Lions. You got Mosley, Decker, Vitae, Montgomery, and Gardner Johnson's out. And then, for Green Bay, Jair Alexander, Watson, and Aaron Jones. So injuries are going to play a big factor in this game, I think, as well. I don't think we're ultimately going to know who's playing until Thursday. But I'm leaning towards the Lions in this one as well, though. They should be able to cover the 1.5 points. This is going to put you in the driver's seat to help win the NFC North. Big game right here. Obviously, the winner takes the first place position. So I'm gonna go with the Lions in there, man. They gotta go out there. They gotta take care of business. Hopefully, the defense looks like it did against Atlanta. And Dan Campbell has to call another perfect game. All the going for the 4th downs and all the it can't be any coaching blunders. He has to go in there and call a perfect game if they're gonna go win this one. So I'm gonna go with the Lions in this one as well.